Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2014 Fall St. Mary's University graduates. Everyone, please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am André Hampton, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. On behalf of our entire St. Mary's University community, it is my distinct honor to welcome each of you to the 2014 Fall Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, you may leave on your motorboards, and as a matter of courtesy, I ask everyone in the arena to please mute or turn off your cell phones for the duration of today's ceremony. Thank you. We begin today's program by honoring our country with the posting of the colors by the St. Mary's ROTC Color Guard. Leading us in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner will be Sarah Hamilton, who is graduating today with a degree in music. Please, everyone, join in singing our national anthem. Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome to the podium Reverend Rudy, Vela, Rector and Vice President of Mission, who will offer today's invocation.
Let us bow our heads and acknowledge our loving God in our presence, in our midst on this joyful day. Glorious and loving Creator of all that is wonderful and good and beautiful, in order to do something new and to spread faith into the world, you granted Blessed William Joseph Shamni the grace to entrust himself totally to your Son, Jesus, and to his Holy Mother, Mary. We ask you to guide us so that we may do the same. Through his example and the intercession of our founder, we pray that this ceremony, that this moment of graduation here at St. Mary's be one of fostering formation in faith, educating leaders for the common good, and promoting community and integrated professional higher education that always aspires toward excellence. We pray that St. Mary's continue collaborating with the entire Marianist family, those on this earth and those now in heaven, so that the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit will be glorified in all places through the Immaculate Virgin Mary. Amen.
Please be seated. Members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, administration, parents, family, friends, and special guests. This afternoon, we congratulate and honor our fall graduates of 2014, whose achievements are a source of pride to all of us. Welcome, and thanks to all of you for joining us on this extraordinary day. I am pleased to present the members of the stage party and other special guests in attendance. I invite them to stand when they are introduced. Thomas Mengler, President of the St. Mary's University. Doris Slay Barber, Vice Chair of the St. Mary's University Board of Trustees. Doris is coordinator of Campus Data Support Services for the Northside Independent School District and a 1974 graduate of St. Mary's. Other trustees joining us today are Brother William Campbell, Society of Mary. Brother Campbell is the director of the Office of Formation for Mission for the Marianist Province of the United States. Kelly Frost. Dr. Frost is a counselor in private practice who received 2 degrees from St. Mary's in 2007 and 2012. Barbara Gentry. Retired USAA executive who is a 1971 graduate of St. Mary's. Christopher Martinez. President of Central Electric Enterprises and Company, and a 2000 graduate of St. Mary's University. Mickey Schott. A 1968 St. Mary's graduate who is a shareholder and vice president of Sakopoulos, Brown, Schott, and Ankers, certified public accountants. I invite the executive officers of the university to stand as a group to be recognized. And the academic deans of St. Mary's, also please stand as a group. Finally, please join me in welcoming Homer R., today's commencement speaker, who you will hear from in a few moments. It is now my pleasure to invite President Thomas Mengler forward to share a few remarks with you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me begin by adding my own warm welcome to our guests today, the men and women who have traveled far and near to witness the achievements of our St. Mary's University graduates. Graduates, today is a joyous day. It's a day of celebration. With your family and your friends, you celebrate the completion of your studies at St. Mary's University. Today also culminates years of hard work, sometimes exhausting and stressful, but often fun and rewarding. This journey for each of you is just one of many that you'll be taking in your lives. You've earned this day. You've earned this moment in the sun, in front of all your faculty, in front of all your family and friends. You've earned your degree from St. Mary's University, a Catholic Marianist university, whose academic excellence and commitment to faith and community run deep. More than 160 years are preparing men and women to become exceptional leaders. And graduates, with your St. Mary's education and degree, you are prepared not only to be successful in your careers, but you've prepared yourselves to lead purposeful lives in the workplace, on behalf of your communities and for your families. St. Mary's, including the faculty and staff who are here today, prepared you to view the next stage of your lives as vocation, as a calling by God for some greater purpose. Today's ceremony, in effect, marks this important transition from student to leader. You're ready to become a professional who uses God's many gifts to improve not just your life and the lives of your close family, but the lives of men and women who you'll be serving in the coming years. This ceremony celebrates you, and it is our way of expressing our pride in you, our gratitude for what you have given over the last few or 4 or 5 or 6 years to St. Mary's to make it a better community. But this is also a day for you to express your gratitude. It begins, of course, with gratitude to God for all the many blessings everyone here has received. And your success is shared with many who have contributed in small and large ways to your achievement. Take a moment now to reflect on all the men and women who have assisted you during your time at St. Mary's University. And let's begin with your parents, who taught you so many of life's important lessons and who sacrificed for you. Parents of today's graduates, please stand and be recognized. Spouses and children of today's graduates, for the daily support and encouragement you give to your husbands, your wives, fathers, and mothers who are graduating today, please stand and receive their and our thanks. Professional staff members of St. Mary's who touch on so many features of student life, staff, please stand and receive our thanks. Members of the Society of Mary, we thank you for deeply embedding the Marianist education mission in all that we do at St. Mary's, a mission that stands for excellence, faith formation, and service to society. Marianists, please stand and receive our thanks. Finally, I invite the faculty of St. Mary's to stand and accept the thanks, particularly of our graduates today, recognizing the passion and expertise you have shared in expanding your students' minds and helping to shape their hearts. So please stand, and graduates, let's hear a big shout out. So these are just some of the many individuals who have helped you along the way. And it's my hope that in the future you will acknowledge the bounty you have received from the Marinus, from faculty and staff, by giving back in whatever way you can to St. Mary's. In so many tangible ways, the contributions of alumni also make St. Mary's the outstanding university it is. If it were not for alumni, we would not be sitting in this beautiful arena that is named for benefactor and alumnus Bill Greehey. We would not have our bell tower that signals every day that you're at St. Mary's University, a central focus on campus, were it not for our alumnus and trustee Charles Barrett. The scholarships so many of you received were provided from gifts either from hundreds of alumni or from the Marinus, who have contributed their salary back to you so that you can obtain a fine education. A central Marinus value is to share your gifts, to share our gifts so that others may benefit as you have. I look forward to continuing our relationship in the coming years. We welcome you back, not simply to Oyster Bake, but for many other events, and we look forward to you helping other St. Mary's students receive the same kind of education you have. Today, you complete your academic journey at St. Mary's, and I want you to know you'll be missed. And so go forth, succeed with integrity, lead with compassion, keep God in your heart, and do well by doing good. Thank you.
Thank you, President Mengler. As has become our custom, today we have as the commencement speaker one of our very own graduates of St. Mary's University. Homer R. is a retired contractor for IBM-NASA. Homer is a self-taught computer programmer who graduated summa cum laude from St. Mary's in 1968 with a Bachelor's of Science degree in mathematics and physics. Right after graduation, he moved to Houston to work for IBM, and within 10 years, he was the lead architect and technical person on manned space flights, where he was programming real-time software for trajectory and maneuver planning. Just 13 months after graduation, R was on the console in NASA's mission control for Apollo 11, the mission that sent the first man to the moon. Those of us born in the early 1960s and before will remember being riveted to the television and the thrill of watching astronaut Neil Armstrong, who in 1969 became the first in history to step onto the lunar surface. In an interview just a couple of years ago, Homer remembered this historic mission this way. We were dealing with life and death, he said. If we didn't do things right, we could send the astronauts in the wrong place and they would eventually die. But we knew that if we could just get Neil Armstrong close enough to the moon, he would land it. A short year later, R was called in to support the Apollo 13 mission after an explosion damaged the spacecraft, which meant that the Apollo crew would have to return to Earth early. The astronauts were very much in danger. Homer said, "It was very real to us, and we did it all in front of the world in public, and yet we had to put that out of our minds." Any of you who have watched Tom Hanks' movie Apollo 13 will appreciate how critical the astronaut situation was and the ingenuity it took Homer and others to bring that crew home safely. Our team earned the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award from President Richard Nixon for their efforts to save the Apollo 13 crew. Homer went on to support the U.S. space program through the Space Shuttle and earned numerous awards during his career, including NASA's Manned Spaceflight Awareness Award. In 2011, as part of IBM's centennial anniversary, R was singled out to represent the some 4,000 IBM employees who worked on the Apollo space program. And he appeared in the video, They Were There, and the book, Making the World Better. In the latter, the author stated that R and his team on the Apollo mission were living proof of how a team of intelligent, devoted human beings can pull off just about anything. R and his wife, Carol, have been foster parents to more than 30 children and serve the community on church councils, community boards, and as fraternal organization officers. They have served Girl Scouts, Little League, United States Tennis Association, and many other groups for young children and adults. So without further delay, please join me in welcoming Homer R. as our distinguished commencement speaker today. Homer.
Thank you, André. Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here. When Tom talked to me about doing this, I told him that I would have to add it to my bucket list. That way, when I actually did it, I'd have something I could check off. In that regard, it's been a pretty good year for my family and me. We've had 2 other college graduations, my granddaughter and her husband. I have a granddaughter as old as most of y'all. My daughter got married in June, and we've had 2 50th high school reunions and a concurrent 54th grade school reunion. So it's been a great year for me, and now today, it is a great day. It is a great day for you graduates. It is a great day for your family and friends. It's a great day for St. Mary's University. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the graduates. You have worked hard. You have persevered. You deserve to be proud. Enjoy and celebrate. I know what you're experiencing. 46 years ago, I graduated from St. Mary's. Now, I can't tell you who the commencement speaker was 46 years ago, and I certainly can't tell you a word that he said. It is not my goal to do any better than that today. However, I can tell you that it was one of the proudest days of my life. No other reason than I got my name called and I got to walk across the stage. And I remember that so clearly that today I am envious of you. I would change places with you in a heartbeat. And why? Because you are at the beginning and the best is in front of you. And I wish you the best. A year after I was seated where you are, as André said, I was manning the console on Apollo 11 to land it on the moon. And then to have Neil Armstrong walk on the moon as the first person ever to do that. And then to return safely to Earth. Lots of people forget that last point, returning safely to Earth. I can assure you that we and the astronauts considered that very important. And fortunately or unfortunately, Apollo 13 made the world realize that perspective. This past July, I again sat in Mission Control. And I remembered what we did July 20th, 45 years ago. And I have to tell you, that I thought we were pretty exceptional. That I thought America was exceptional. And I think America is exceptional today, and it can stay that way. But now it is your turn to make it and keep it that way in the future. As we celebrate, please remember, as Tom said, your family and your friends. They have done much. They have sacrificed. They deserve to be proud. And this is a great day for them also, and I congratulate them too. Make sure that you tell them and you show them your appreciation. For me, I have my big brother, Herman R., with me. Herman is the first person in our family to graduate from college. He is the best of St. Mary's University. He is the best of our family. He is a distinguished alumnus, and I am honored that he and his wife, Barbara, have chosen to join me today. Also with me is my wife, Carol. Carol and I started dating 50 years ago at St. Gerard's High School. We were seniors here in San Antonio. If you look up kind, caring, sweet person in the dictionary, you will see a picture of Carol. She has been instrumental in keeping me on the right path. She is my balance. She is my counterweight. She is the part of me that I'm not. I love you, Carol. Obviously, we need to recognize our teachers. For me, first and foremost, was my family, especially my parents. My parents didn't just talk the talk, they walked the walk. And if I have known personally any saints in this life, they are the first two. After them, I had many grade school and high school teachers who helped me. You see, my parents made sure that all 8 of their children got 12 years of Catholic education. And I can tell you that I have never felt indoctrinated or brainwashed. Quite the contrary. I have felt like I got a very solid education with a very firm moral foundation. And then I had 4 more years here at St. Mary's. And at St. Mary's, I got a great education in a moral environment. The professors here didn't just tell me what I should know. They taught me how to think. They taught me to ask why a lot. They treated me as a person, not just a student. So much so that some of them were really worried about me when I told them that I was going to get married between my sophomore and junior year. The summer between my sophomore and junior year. They tried to talk me out of it. They certainly advised against it. They thought I would quit school. They thought I would start earning a living in support of my family. Well, for all you professors, nobody's right all the time, because I did both. Now, if I tried to remember and name all professors, I'd forget too many. After that, to show you that you never stop learning and growing, when I went to work on the space program with IBM, and I got to meet a great number of people. They were from places like MIT, Caltech, Rice, UT, A&M, Millsaps, and even St. Mary's was well represented. I can tell you these people were people of great intelligence. They had energy, dedication, perseverance, and integrity. But I can also tell you that we learned a great deal and we experienced a great deal with each other. But I also told them that I think and I believe that I got as good an education here at St. Mary's as I could have gotten anywhere, and better than I would have gotten most places. You see, it's what you do with your education that counts. What you personally learn from here on out is going to make you who you are. And I call these my life lessons and my personal epiphanies. And if you'll indulge me a few minutes, I'll share a few of these with you. The first is, do your homework. Now, I know that's the last thing you want to hear today, but I can tell you there is no substitute. Because this is not about making a grade on a test or passing the class anymore. This is about real life. This is about earning a living. This is about making important decisions, making contributions, experiencing your personal epiphanies. The second lesson is, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. My father was a master woods craftsman. And he carved those words in a plaque, and he gave it to me, and I have it over a doorway that I go in and out of all the time. And if you think about it, John F. Kennedy in his 1960 charge asked not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country, is just a corollary to the golden rule. It requires that you know yourself, that you form yourself, that you know what you stand for. It then requires that you treat others the way you want to be treated, with care and service. And it inherently demands that you balance these things, which brings me to my third lesson. Balance should be sought and hopefully achieved in everything that you do. As a simple example, water is required for life. Without it, you die. Drink too much of it, and you drown. More philosophically, freedom without justice and charity will result in anarchy and chaos. And importantly, you have to balance. You need to learn how to balance service for others and your personal needs. Fourth, when it comes to making decisions, follow your gut. I'm talking about it, especially life decisions, things like your career, your vocation, who you're going to marry, how many kids you're going to have. Brother John Totten, who's 101 years old here at St. Mary's, was the first to teach me that. He's the best professor I ever had. Your gut is not just the pit of your stomach or some strong emotional feeling. It is who you are. It is what exists when there's just you and God. It is your integrity. So when you've done your homework and when you've applied the right life lessons and life principles, then follow your gut and act on it. And if you do these things right, then you will have the right stuff. And you have the chance to be exceptional. Then if you do that, you can join the ranks of the legacy of St. Mary's University or the space program or IBM or whatever. I was a part of great technological advances and historical achievements. And these were necessary, they were many, and they were extremely valuable. But the real legacy, the most important thing, were the people with whom I had a sacred bond. The way they lived their lives and what they did for their families, their friends, their communities, their churches, their country, that was what was really important. Things like Little League, Girl Scouts, teaching Sunday school, foster parents, being youth ministers, teaching marriage classes, parish council, military service, policemen, councilwomen, and charitable works. These are the things that make the world better. These are the things that make mankind better. And now today, you have a chance to honor them by joining them. Here at St. Mary's, we have a super alumni association led by the likes of Pete Hansen and Steve Rosenauer, Darrell Stewart, John Longoria, Bob Mason, Chris McGuire, Buddy Myers, Herman Orr, and many, many others. They are the best of St. Mary's University. Join them, serve with them, learn to lead through service. And if you do that, if you do make it a personal part of you, then you have the chance to make the world work better, and you have a chance to be a part of making mankind better. The last thing I'll say in that regard is, remember the motto, remember the lesson from Apollo 13. Failure is not an option. It was not for us on our mission. It was not for us in life. It shouldn't be for you either. In closing, I like to end my talk the way my father used to always end his talks, and it goes something like this. May the road rise up to meet you. May the sun always shine on your face. May your troubles all be small ones. May your blessings be 10 times 10. May you see your children's children and their children. And may God hold you in the palm of his hands forever. God bless you. God bless America. God bless St. Mary's University. And go Rattlers!
It always gives me great pleasure to have one of our own graduates give the speech, because it basically means we don't know who's out there. We don't know what you're going to do. You don't know what you're going to do. Thank you for your inspiring words, Homer. You embody the meritorious characteristics of education that include seeking excellence in all that you do, service to society, leadership, and working for the common good. Again, thank you for sharing your experiences and wisdom with our graduates and all of us today. This fall, the St. Mary's University family, and that includes everyone here today, celebrates the achievements of 273 graduates who completed their degree requirements this fall or during the past summer. Among this graduating class, 9 will receive the Doctor of Philosophy. 126 have earned master's degrees, and 138 will receive a bachelor's degree. In addition, among today's graduates are 2 new United States Army officers commissioned through the St. Mary's ROTC program yesterday. Congratulations, and thank you for your service to our nation. Graduates, family, and friends, the moment you have been waiting for has come to pass. As Dr. Aaron Tyler, Dean of Graduate Studies, comes to the podium, I'd like to point out that after the graduates receive their diplomas, Jason Longoria, President of the St. Mary's University Alumni Association, and Pete Hansen, Executive Director of the Alumni Association, will greet each graduate as they leave the stage and welcome them into the Alumni Association. Brother Dennis Batista, Society of Mary, Associate Professor of English and Communication Studies, will present to you the names of graduates who are present for this afternoon's ceremony. The first degrees will be conferred upon those who are receiving the Doctor of Philosophy, followed by master's degree candidates who will be introduced and hooded by the school. Dean Tyler.
From within the great text, the book of Proverbs says that a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches. In Ecclesiastes, reflecting on a life fully lived, the writer says that a good name exceeds the value of the finest perfume. From the perspective of these ancient texts, the answer to a life well lived is not in material things, it's not in one's 401k, but it's in one's name, one's vocation. Here at St. Mary's University, graduate studies in humanities and social sciences means exploring the close connections between who we are and what we do. Our graduate students from the diverse fields of humanities and social sciences explore the deep human questions. And they do that in an integrated way. What does it mean to have a life well lived? What does it mean as a diplomat, as an educator, as a writer, as a counselor, to make a good name? to live a life committed to integrity and the common good. Rooted in discovery, in invention, in critical thinking, and in creative beauty, as graduates of humanities and social sciences, you have embraced Aristotle's conclusion that to know yourself, to know your gut, is the beginning of all wisdom. What a privilege it is for me, for St. Mary's University, to be part of your day, to walk with you on this journey, to honor your accomplishments. You'll see in our midst today 9 new doctors of philosophy in counselor education and marriage and family therapy. Over 55 here who've earned Masters of Arts degrees, some in international relations, others in English language and literature, still others in communications or public administration. Many of our graduates are distinguished graduates, meaning they finished with a grade point average of 3.9 or higher. All of you are here because you have persevered and you have excelled in that noteworthy pursuit of graduate education in humanities or social sciences. The candidates of Doctor of Philosophy are here. President Mengler, I present to you our December 2014 graduating class. Stephanie F. Gable, Marriage and Family Therapy. Dissertation title, Social Support and Pain, Neuroimagery of Head and Neck Radiation Patients Experience. Committee Chair, Carolyn Tubbs. Afshana Haq, Marriage and Family Therapy. Dissertation title, An Exploration of Stressors Experienced by Muslims in the USA, a Mixed Methods Analysis. Committee Chair, Carolyn Tubbs. Lori A. Hightower, Marriage and Family Therapy. Dissertation title, A Mixed Methods Survey of Fat Bias in Marriage and Family Therapists. Committee Chair, Dana Comstock. Emily R. Keller, Counselor Education and Supervision. Dissertation title, The Effectiveness of a Transactional Analysis-Based Experiential Workshop on Religion and Spiritual Competencies, a Sequential Explanatory Mixed Methods Approach. Committee Chair, Dana Comstock. Stephanie Ramirez, Counselor Education and Supervision. Dissertation, Beyond the U.S., a qualitative study on the impact of traveling abroad for female counselor education and supervision students. Committee Chair, Julie Strench. Priscilla A. Ramirez Tyler, Counselor Education and Supervision. Dissertation, Spiritual Competencies and Mental Health Clinicians as Measured with the Spiritual Care Competence Scale. Committee Chair, Esteban Montilla. Priscilla Reyna Vasquez, Counselor Education and Supervision. Dissertation, Body Esteem and Attitudes Towards Elective Cosmetic Surgery, a comparison of females in college whose primary female caregivers have or have not undergone elective cosmetic surgery. Committee Chair, Melanie Harper. Min S. Reynolds, Marriage and Family Therapy. Dissertation, The Lived Relational and Attachment Experiences of Pre-9/11 Adult Military Brats. Committee Chair, Dana Comstock. Claudia A. Rodriguez, Counselor, Education and Supervision. Dissertation, The Relationship Among Acculturation, Sex Knowledge, and Risky Sex Behavior in Latina Undergraduates of Mexican Descent in South Texas, a Quantitative Examination. Committee Chair, Melanie Harper.
Dr. Tanuja Singh, Dean of the Bill Greehey School of Business.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all the faculty and staff in the Bill Greehey School of Business, I want to extend my most sincere congratulations and best wishes to all the students graduating today with an MBA, a B.B.A, and all students graduating from St. Mary's University. You have earned it. I'm sure it has been an exhilarating journey for you. It certainly has been for us. And now it's time to say goodbye. And even though you have brought us mostly joy, sometimes grief, I must say we're going to miss you a lot. What to me is particularly gratifying, that most of you from the Bill Greehey School of Business, Mom and Dad, are not going to come back and live with you, because 70% of you are graduating with a job in hand or plans to go to graduate school or the Ph.D. programs. Almost 56% of you completed an internship or a practicum with a company or a not-for-profit while studying at St. Mary's University, and almost 81% of you completed some kind of experiential learning while you were in the Greehey School of Business, whether it was an internship, a practicum, or a field experience. Amongst you this afternoon are many competition winners, including those who won 4 prestigious scholarships from the Texas Business Hall of Fame, the only university in the state of Texas to receive 4 scholarships. Congratulations. The jobs you have accepted and the companies you're going to present impressive opportunities. You're going to be accountants, financial analysts, grant specialists, internal auditors, management trainees, research analysts, global sourcing experts, and private client portfolio managers. You have traveled abroad to study and to volunteer. You have won competitions. You have written award-winning research papers, played and won accolades in sports, volunteered for numerous organizations, including VITA, Habitat for Humanity, the Food Bank, Haven for Hope, and many others. But above all, you have all demonstrated the highest level of integrity and commitment to the values of St. Mary's University. So congratulations to all of you. And as you begin your journey, remember, St. Mary's University and the Greehey School of Business will always be your home. This is where your journey to success began, and you will always be loved at this university and the Greehey School of Business. May God bless you and keep you. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration please rise? President Mengler, I present to you the 2014 fall graduates.
Carrie-Ann Elizabeth Britt. Distinguished graduate, Galia D. Brunson. Christopher E. Costley. Distinguished graduate, Roberto R. Diaz. Shumin Duan. Distinguished graduate, Margot Slauson Fuentes. Distinguished graduate, Thomas C. Getson. Distinguished graduate, Benjamin Inohosa. Isaac R. Inohosa. Distinguished graduate, Joshua Kennedy. Distinguished graduate, Kimberly A. Kennedy. Distinguished graduate, Alwyn Lakhani. Andrew B. Martinez. Distinguished graduate, Edward E. Onwe. Daniel J. Rhodes. Distinguished graduate, Cristina Rodriguez. Vincent M. Rodriguez. Risa Carmel Tajonera. Justin Michael Temple. Distinguished graduate, Brian R. Vile. Yun So.
Dr. Winston Arabelis, Dean of the School of Science, Engineering, and Technology.
Thank you, Provost Hampton, and greetings from the School of Science, Engineering, and Technology, or SET, as we are known on campus. To all fall 2014 graduates, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of SET, please accept our congratulations and blessings on this special day. 27 students are going to be receiving the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science today. Homer, in your honor, 9 of them, the biggest group, are graduating with degrees in mathematics, 5 in biological sciences, 4 in electrical engineering or engineering science. Those are 2 of the 7 engineering disciplines we have. 2 each in biochemistry, computer science, biophysics, and forensic science, and a graduate in environmental science. When the department chairs and I looked at these candidates, we're delighted to see that 6 of you are graduating with academic honors, 2 at the cum laude level, 3 at the magna cum laude level, and 1 at the summa cum laude level. If you know the faculty members in SET, this is hard-earned and hard-fought. Congratulations. Many of you have completed internships. We've got teachers that are being prepared here. You've student taught. You've worked on many a meaningful project for this city and region. Today, I'm also thrilled because looking out over the audience and looking at her last night at Baccalaureate Mass, we have 1 student graduating, the very first graduate, from the National Science Foundation-funded STEM Scholars Program. This candidate graduates in 3.5 years with a degree in mathematics and teacher certification. You know who you are. 35 of our students are graduating today with Master of Science degrees, including a lot of international students from India and Saudi Arabia. 19 of you are graduating with a degree in computer science, 8 in computer information systems, 5 in engineering systems management, 2 in industrial engineering, 1 in software engineering. Many, many, many of you have completed projects or theses culminating your work. I could go on, but one of you was recognized by the Alzheimer's Association for your project work. I also understand that the same candidate is going to be a trailblazer as the first female in an IT department at the largest oil company in her country. What does the future hold for you? Like Dean Singh says, 35 of you are headed to work. Southwest Research Institute, large incidence of USAA, Accenture, the Gunsaba Medical Group, Techwison, Wesley Fleming, the list goes on. Many of you also seeking employment. Keep at it, folks. 14 of you have been accepted to graduate or professional school, or you're in the application process. Our faculty in SET, we are confident that the education that you've received, one that is grounded in our Catholic and Marianist tradition, will serve you well in the future. You have the inspiration in front of you in the form of our commencement speaker. To all of the graduates in here, remember, you are now witnesses to St. Mary's University, and you will forever be a part of her legacy. This is the point where I'm supposed to ask the graduates to rise, but I also see some of them in the wings over here. So will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the School of Science, Engineering, and Technology please rise or present yourselves? President Mengler, I present to you the 2014 fall graduates.
Malak Abohenidi, Computer Science. Aliyah Alaryani, Engineering Systems Management. Saleh Alenazi, Computer Science. Loai Ali Al-Gaithi, Engineering Systems Management. Mohammed Al-Ghamdi, Computer Information Systems. Ibrahim Al-Jehani, Industrial Engineering. Satya Prasanna Dantuluri, Computer Science. Jose E. De Leon III, Computer Science. Distinguished Graduate, Michael Dobratz, Computer Information Systems. Distinguished Graduate, Ala Edris, Computer Science. Distinguished Graduate, Gabriela Fernandez, Engineering Systems Management. Bharath Kumar Reddy Gadikota, Computer Information Systems. Courtney A. Graybill, Computer Science. Anurag Jaiswal, Computer Science. Tripti Jaiswal, Computer Information Systems. Divya Reddy Janga, Computer Science. Bharath Kumar Javadi, Computer Information Systems. Gautam Krishna Kandirelli, Computer Science. Veera Venkata S. Karuturi, Computer Science. Rajesh Madineni, Computer Science. Robert A. Massey, Computer Science. Karthik Matam, Computer Science. Prasanna Raj Kumar Nagolu, Computer Science. Dikshit Nyavanandi, Computer Science. Shore Omidi Varmazani, Engineering Systems Management. Distinguished Graduate, Edward E. Onwe, Industrial Engineering. Distinguished Graduate, Joaquin A. Rodriguez, Computer Science. Kaushik Reddy Thotireddy, Computer Science. Vinayak Anuraj Tuniki, Computer Science. Beline K. Onogeye, Engineering Systems Management.
Once again, Dean Eric Tyler, Dean of the Graduate School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Candidates for Master of Arts and Master of Public Administration, please stand. President Mengler, I present to you the December 2014 graduates.
Rocio Diaz Miller. Victoria Gaitan. Alicia Mendoza. Elizabeth Para Cox. Distinguished Graduate, David A. Rodriguez. Josue I. Sanchez. Kalina L. Sanchez. Master of Arts, Ali Hussein Alawi, Communication Studies. Nawal Al-Jasser, Marriage and Family Therapy. Distinguished Graduate, Cassie E. Almore, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Shada S. Altuargi, Educational Leadership. Adriana Patricia Angulo Ortiz, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Ashley A. Bono, Marriage and Family Therapy. Sarah N. Borkowski, International Relations. Amelia Calderon, Catholic School Leadership. Maria A. Gairo, Communication Studies. Distinguished Graduate, Michael Galloway, English Literature and Language. Lindsay G. Golson, Marriage and Family Therapy. Jose A. Gonzalez, Catholic School Leadership. Gada Gumri, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Distinguished Graduate, Natalie T. Ha, Marriage and Family Therapy. Edgar Hernandez Solis, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Gabriela L. Hernandez, Marriage and Family Therapy. Lauren Jones, Marriage and Family Therapy. Distinguished Graduate, Melissa D. Lazarus, Marriage and Family Therapy. Distinguished Graduate, Burl Little, International Relations. Distinguished Graduate, Lourdes Lopez Ortiz, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Joan R. Martinez, Pastoral Ministry. Melody Renee Mejia, Communication Studies. Distinguished Graduate, Cecilia Miranda de Garza, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Rita Mae Meir, Theology. Distinguished Graduate, Jiyoung Moon, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Sami Munikar, International Relations. Florida Nyanpinga, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Estela Ramos Duhoski, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Natasha L. Richardson, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Megan Ritz Udall, International Relations. Distinguished Graduate, Alyssa D. Salazar, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Distinguished Graduate Yvette Salinas, Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Anna Wong, Marriage and Family Therapy.
And now to begin oral degrees on our students receiving bachelor's degrees this afternoon, Dr. Tanuja Singh, Dean of the Greehey School of Business.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration please rise? President Mengler, I present to you the Fall 2014 graduates.
Samiha Ahmad Ali, Corporate Finance Management. Felicia Arguello, Marketing. Rana A. Basum, Financial Services Risk Management. Norman Beltran Jr., Corporate Finance Management, Financial Services Risk Management. Gabriela Camarena, International Business. Ryan Christensen, Management. Christopher T. Contreras, Financial Services Risk Management. Jennifer L. Davila, Marketing. Gabriela A. Diaz, Finance and Risk Management. Luis A. Diaz, Marketing. Alberto Garcia, Corporate Finance Management. Magna cum laude, Claudia L. Gonzalez, Financial Services Risk Management. Cum laude, Miriam Lindsay Johnson, Accounting. Christopher Matthew Culator, Accounting. Honors Program Scholar, Bill Greehey Scholar, Cum laude, Judith M. Molina, Accounting. Rafael A. Munoz, Accounting. Cum laude, Huafua Tausanga Midori Nomura, Finance and Risk Management. Elisa A. O'Reilly, International Business, Marketing. John E. Brusky, Marketing. Kimberly K. Quintanilla, Management. Jessica Reyes, Corporate Finance Management, Financial Services Risk Management. James C. Rivas, Entrepreneurial Studies. Michael S. Rodriguez, Finance and Risk Management. Salvador Rosas, International Business. Emma G. Salazar, Marketing. Rita M. Sanchez, Accounting. John M. Sandoval, Accounting. Michaela N. Schmidt, Marketing. Cum laude, Catherine M. Stumpf, Marketing. Russell T. Sturgeon, Financial Services Risk Management, Corporate Finance Management. Julie A. Sindrowski, General Business. Eduardo Baca Jr., Corporate Finance Management, Financial Services Risk Management. Matthew J. Van Winkle, Marketing. Rolando Zamora Jr., Finance and Risk Management. Xiaoling Zhu, Accounting.
Dr. Winston Arabellis, Dean of the School of Science, Engineering, and Technology.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts in the School of Science, Engineering, and Technology please rise? President Mengler, I present to you the 2014 fall graduates.
Cassandra N. Antel, Physics, Biophysics option. Julie Ann Baker, Forensic Science. Mansoor N. Bin Busais, Senior, Computer Science. Amanda P. Cardosa, Forensic Science. Robert Carter, Electrical Engineering. Wesley E. Fleming, Biology. Preston L. Carnes, Engineering Science. Justin E. Patterson, Computer Science. Sarah Perez, Electrical Engineering. Peter M. Romero, Biology. Natalie F. Tombo, Biochemistry. Bachelor of Arts, Cassandra N. Antel, Mathematics. Tanae Estill, Biology. Magna cum laude, Elizabeth Loya, Mathematics. Cum laude, Guadalupe I. Ramos, Biology. Summa cum laude, Haley N. Rector, Mathematics. Tony M. Rios, Mathematics. Toria Danae Sanchez, Biology. Erica R. Tejeda, Mathematics. Sarah Perez, Mathematics.
Dr. Janet Dizeno, Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Today, 75 students are earning the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Our most popular majors are exercise, sports science, psychology, criminal justice, speech, political science, and international relations. However, you represent over 20 different majors in the fine arts, social sciences, humanities, and teacher education. 17 of you in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences are graduating with academic honors. 6 at the level of summa cum laude with a grade point average of at least 3.9. All 75 of you have accomplished a great deal during your years here through our innovative core curriculum, service learning, undergraduate research, university ministry activities, meaningful internships, study abroad, and other applications of your academic endeavors. Well over half of you completed more than one of these experiential activities, and the most frequently utilized one was internship at places ranging from law offices, radio and television stations, city newspapers, fire marshal, medical examiners' offices, and police departments. Through your varied applied experiences, you saw theory come to life. Some of you already have jobs at places like Rackspace, the Bexar County District Attorney's Office, area sports organizations, or you've been accepted into wonderful graduate programs. On behalf of our deeply committed teacher scholars who constitute the faculty of St. Mary's University, I offer warmest congratulations to you and your families. The personal attention we have aspired to have provided you throughout your time here will not end today. We hope you stay in touch with us as you continue to accomplish great things. We will miss you. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences please rise? President Mengler, I present to you the 2014 fall graduates.
Cum laude, Victor S. Aguilar, music. Miguel A. Aguirre, forensic science. Summa cum laude, Brianne M. Armstrong, criminal justice. Vanessa A. Baron, criminal justice. Linda Maricela Bizarro, exercise and sports science, escorted by her mother, Leticia Morales Bizarro, Office of Admission. Magna cum laude, Coulter K. Bostick, English Communication Arts. Annalisa Cantu, English Communication Arts. Kristen N. Castro, psychology. Alexandria Casares, political science. Magna cum laude, Angel A. Chavez, economics. Michelle A. Close, speech communication. Charlotte E. Coolidge, international relations. Carla Cruz, sociology. Melissa G. Daly, exercise and sports science. Selman Dalan, international relations. Jennifer L. Davila, psychology. Ruby S. Doria, psychology. Deborah Fuentes, exercise and sports science. Robert Garibay II, criminal justice. Kimberly D. Gibson, psychology. Alexandria C. Gomez, criminal justice. Cum laude, Second Lieutenant Alonso Gonzalez, Political Science. David A. Gonzalez, Psychology. Honors Program Scholar, summa cum laude, Rachel Lynn Grauman, English Communication Arts. Raquel V. Guzman, Criminal Justice. Sarah Puamakena Maikalani Hamilton, Music. Cum laude, Priscilla A. Asal, Interdisciplinary English Language Arts and Reading. Robert J. Hernandez, English. Stephanie N. Hill, Speech Communication. Kimberly M. Ingram, Forensic Science. Arash G. Kozain, Psychology. Bristol L. Locke, Exercise and Sports Science. Erica D. Martinez, International Relations. Tyrone A. Moore, Economics. Richelle M. Morales, Exercise and Sports Science. Taylor N. Obermiller, Exercise and Sports Science. Colin P. O'Donnell, Criminology. Roxanne Olivares Hernandez, Forensic Science. Summa cum laude, Carly R. Ortega, Exercise and Sports Science. Ursula A. Perez, Exercise and Sports Science. Daniela Frank, Spanish. Cum laude, Stephen C. Poole, Exercise and Sports Science. Cedric R. Kineni, Speech Communication. Cynthia D. Ramirez, Psychology. Magna cum laude, Veronica Ramones, Interdisciplinary English Language Arts and Reading. Esteban S. Ragosa, Exercise and Sports Science. Douglas E. Rivera, Psychology. Magna cum laude, Cristina A. Rocha, Political Science. Michael J. Rocha, Criminal Justice. Liliana M. Rodriguez, Psychology. Alexandra L. Rose, International Relations. Cum laude, Jasmine Schwartzfeger, English Language Arts and Reading. Mauricio G. Semino, International Relations, Economics, Philosophy. Ariana Saral Smith, Speech Communication. Catherine E. Solis, Psychology. Myra L. Sotelo, Psychology. Cum laude, Lauren P. Spencer, Criminal Justice. Melanie R. Sutherland, Art Education. Darrell Taylor, Exercise and Sports Science. Catherine Trevino, Speech Communication. McNair Scholar, summa cum laude, Juan A. Valdez, Jr., Political Science. Siria A. Vasquez, Exercise and Sports Science. Catherine Vasquez, Speech Communication. Alma Velasquez, Criminology. Matthew R. Willis, Criminology. Cum laude, Alexandra R. Cepeda, Criminology. And Lance A. Suluaga, Exercise and Sports Science.
And now, graduates, let's make this official. Will all of today's graduates please stand?
We're not done yet. You're actually not graduates yet. So remain standing. Graduates, soon to be. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of St. Mary's University, I confer upon you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. And I offer my sincere congratulations. Now we cheer.
Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations, graduates. To symbolize your transition from student to graduate, at this time you may move your tassel from right to left.
And now, as the ceremony comes to an end, on behalf of the entire St. Mary's University family, I charge each of you to move forward, knowing that you have a community of support behind you, knowing that you carry with you all the values and qualities to create a life of giving, knowing that you have the skills and aptitudes to be a force of change, and knowing that society will call upon you to serve and that you will be waiting for that call. Go forward with faith and confidence. We're proud to set you on the way. Finally, I invite faculty, staff, family, and friends of our graduates to rise and face our graduates and join me in raising a hand in blessing for our graduates. We ask you, Heavenly Father, and St. Mary, patroness of our university, to watch over these graduates as they take a new path in life. We humbly submit that they hold the promise of the future and embody our commitment to improving our communities and the world. We ask that you protect them as you would your Son, Jesus Christ, and guide them on their personal, professional, and spiritual journeys. Amen. Now, thank you all. I now invite our newly emented alumna, Sarah Hamilton, to the podium for the singing of the Bells of St. Mary's. It's in your program on the back, and so we're going to ask you to join us in singing the Bells of St. Mary's.
The bells of St. Mary's are here, they are ringing. They sing out the bright hope of hearts firm and true. And while they are ringing, our young hearts are singing the praises of the glory of the gold and blue.